believe that I am live. Just trying to figure out how to turn I expect nothing different. I know there's a way. I probably should not have started with that message, because I have used this before. I just click on something and it would take me right back to where I want to be. I will get there. Hey! I think I got it. I think I have it. Oh my. I'm shocked, I tell you. Now I just have to wait for the stream to update. Hey! I am live. I think I got it. Let me mute that. And we will go backwards. You always must go backwards to go forwards. I know that's probably not true. Let's see, I think I'll start 2 niches and 1 on new metal. Oh really, a new faction is available. I know, I did the quest line. It was one of the funniest ones we've done. Or they've had. I didn't make it funny, they did. Anyways. I have a lot of delves. And now I just got to figure out what team I want to run. So let us start from the beginning. And I need to figure out... Ah, there's my overlay. It's one thing I remembered. So we've got purple-green. I want to keep using Slayer because I'm really, really close to getting that to 100. So, I'm almost thinking we go with a Proto-Phoenicia team to start with. Just because it should be really fast. And we'll put Phoenicia first. And I usually go Imperial Jewel. Just to catch everything else. And we cannot use Mirage Queen for a 50% start. Unfortunately. But we've got our pal Leprechaun. And since Leprechaun is an empowered unit, that'll work just fine. And I'm going to start out with Obsidious, just to see how the stun feature is going to work, because I know later on that's going to be quite important. So let's go red-purple since we're running Slayer. And let's hit the ground running because Deep Huntsman, explode 3 gems, either green or purple. Curse and web the first enemy. Oh, thanks very much. And 100% chance to summon a tomb spider on death. In my video I was like, where'd you get that? Are those pocket spiders? Well, later on I noticed it's a spider mount. He's actually riding a spider, but I'm going to consider them still to be pocket spiders. So let's see if this is as fast as I would like. If not, I have a couple more teams in mind just to get things started. I don't think we're going to have any problem filling up Phoenicia on the first turn. That's going to be the only problem if we don't get a 4 match, is the pocket spider. And one of these days I've got to set up some acoustic foam. And I'm not really going to worry too much about doing these in the absolute correct order, but I will take a quick look. See, out of all these, it's only important to have Obsidius for probably the last fight. The first fight, not that bad. We'll just hold off and do that one last, since our multiplier will affect the gold on that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Phoenicia is getting filled the first turn, even without Miraji Queen. And I can't guarantee that's going to happen every time. The only thing I can guarantee is life, death, and taxes. Not Texas. Taxes. There's a crazy squirrel about 5 feet on a tree branch outside my window, and I'm finding it quite amusing. And I do need to check something real quick. Just want to see if this says I am still alive. It says I am still alive, so very good. And my guess is about 3 or 4 million people right now in the United States and around the world are watching Tacit. But there is a possibility that there is one person watching. But there's also the possibility that nobody's watching. That means I can do anything I want and say anything I want. Of course, I don't really have much I want to say. I'm too old to care about things. That's nice when they give you a Valraven on your first elf. That seems to happen quite often. So yes, I have done 2 videos already today. And now a live stream? Boy, that's a lot of work for me. And work I don't get paid for. But hey, I gotta do this faction event anyways, and maybe somebody will get some ideas watching. Or maybe they'll have some great ideas for me. She really does need a facelift. And they call them dark elves. I wonder if they can't call them drow, just due to the fact that I think R.A. Salvatore came up with that name. I don't know if I pronounce his name right. Maybe it's Salvatore. But I think he's the first one I remember using the word drow for a dark elf. So it feels like it's going to be a long morning doing these. And I'd also like to say, I had quite a few people subscribe this week. Well, at least for me. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed and is watching. And watching any of my videos. And liking or disliking those said videos. And people that are newer to the channel probably will notice that I reply to just about every comment that gets left. But I do see them all, and I do appreciate when people leave comments. If they're positive, great. If they're negative, that's fine too. I try and keep things as positive as possible. I will not delete your comment if it's negative. You know, unless you're swearing. Or just being a total, you know. Because we're all here just to have fun. And if we can't unite in our disdain for some of the things the Gems of War devs do, what can we get together on? And I'm sure a lot of what they do is pushed on them by the publisher, who probably tells them, no, you're going to do this, and if you don't like it, that's too bad. And someone go to wherever and invite a couple devs onto my stream here, just so they can watch me play and go, yeah, we've heard of him. He's not very good. Why would you want us to watch him? They're like, well, let's watch all the mistakes he makes. Okay, level 30 is just about done. Hey, we only need to get through 500. That's not so bad. Pretty sure I'm not going to make 500 today. So, Obsidius, you don't seem to be doing too much. Gonna have to ask you to step your game up just a little bit, pal. And he's like, "I'm sorry, Rowdy. I can only do what I do on 4 and 5 gem matches, and if you're not getting them..." I don't know why Obsidius sounds like a very sad Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, but that's kind of how I picture him at the moment. Oh, you mean I get to go? Thank you very much. Yes, these pocket spiders look like they're going to be a complete pain every level. Because Obsidius, you're not doing your job. Perhaps that will work itself out once I get up to the team I'm going to use to finish the delve, which I don't know what it is yet. It's definitely going to have to be something... I was going to say good, and come on, you can do better than that. No, I plan on using a really bad team to get through 500. Ah, money bags. That'll be nice. We will have the money bags trait, so Scrooge McDuck might be in the next fight. Alright, green, red, yellow. Always take red, since I believe that's our top banner +2. Yeah, we'll just take the skull. I had to look at the computer time and wonder to myself, did I say 8 a.m. for when I was starting? I think I did. It's 8:20. So, anybody who is watching this and is going, well, what should I use for a team? You know, I don't have Phoenicia. Green. What did I say? Green, purple. You could certainly start with double Queen Beatrix and just loop your way to victory as far as that'll take you. You know, you can put Mountain Crusher up top, since Queen Beatrix does make brown. And probably Leprechaun down on the bottom. That would certainly be a good team. You could start with Shield of Urskaya, Rowan, Thrall maybe, or Leprechaun. And maybe as it gets a little harder, you could add in Setite Warrior to bump Rowan's armor and also do the equivalent of Rowan's armor. Those are two early options. If you want to go Mythic Heavy, you could go Mountain Crusher, because I would assume everybody's going to buy at least the first 2 tiers and have Enchant and Explode. Mountain Crusher with Titan or something like that. Whatever class you want, basically. Tina, Arachnean Weaver, and maybe Leprechaun. That would also be an option. I don't know why I cast that when I have Phoenicia full, but those are just rowdy things. Pardon me. Somebody's gonna... No, they won't. I was gonna say someone will write a book today about all the dumb things I do. And I don't think that'll happen. Hey, Vishal, how are you today? I just got it started here. I think I'm on level 40. I'm not paying too much attention. I'm just talking to myself. So I'm running basically the standard Phoenicia team here with Obsidius thrown down at the bottom to try and keep these goofballs from being able to curse and web me. But Obsidius is not being as generous as he should be. Well, now he is. So 40 is done. So only, 40, like 7, 8, 47, 48 fights left. If I'm counting the pure faction team. So, oh yeah. Well, it should be done by, about 45 minutes from now. 1 minute per delve. Ooh, I wish. All that, you couldn't let me fill. Okay, they are all stunned, so I will not get a pocket spider. I was thinking about that yesterday. I thought about doing the Scorpius Urali team as well. And that might be an option once I get up higher and need a team that's a little more beefy. I'm hoping I can run this one for quite a while. Let's see. Well, 66 damage, double that with the Firestorm, 132, boosted by red gems, and burning enemies. I don't know how far I'll get with Phoenicia, but I'm kind of thinking. Don't tell me you've finished 500 delve already, Vishal. Ooh, purple. Let's see. Because I had originally thought, well, maybe I'll run a Yasmin's Pride team as I got up higher. But then I thought, I could still do that. Ketris and Yao are both have green. So, 500 on Silver Necropolis. Good. I know I've done all the delves on 500. I don't know if I did that one as a pure faction yet. I kind of gave up on the pure faction for about a week or so. They were just kicking my hiney. Gem poor. That's not fun. Well, that just means you need to do a lot of treasure maps. I'm kidding there. Nobody wants to do that many treasure maps. I don't even remember the team I used for Silver Necropolis. I guess it doesn't really matter, since it's done. Uh-oh. My mouse froze. So after you do your 500 in Silver Necropolis, are you going to try the Pure Faction team in Silver Necropolis 500? I wish I knew then what I know now about doing Pure Faction runs. Wow, I had one on level 20. This is level 50. I've got another one already. That's quite surprising to me. Oh, you don't have Scorpius, your ally. Well, yeah, sometimes that happens. Well, eventually, the longer you play, the more mythics you will eventually get. And I would say it's neither Scorpius or Euryale are troops that I would ever suggest making in the Soul Forge too early. And I'm sure you agree with that one as well. Oh, hi Steam. How are you doing? And 3 symbols. I can't read that other than the hi, or the hello, but that works for me. Oh, that was the pocket spider again. And here I am with no mana anywhere except in Obsidious. So I'm going to have to come up with another way to kill those pocket spiders. And this delve has almost enough good colors to run Zool at the back. The only problem is that's going to have to be the last enemy you kill, just because you don't have a tank up front like you normally do with High King Iron Gut. That's my favorite delve team. And take that, and enchant will fill. Oh, thank you for being submerged. So that won't do me any good. But they can't stay submerged forever. And that's what our friend Obsidious is useful for. So if anybody out there is running a faster team than this, I would love to see it posted. Even though this is moving along quite well. At least until I run into the room with Nimue and Azura. Where the enemy's going to get submerged on 4 or 5 matches. Not looking forward to that. Oh, and it looks like we have stopped one-shotting. I think it might be time to move to another team after this level. Lord Obsidious. When the AI is kind enough to let me stun things with Obsidious, it's working out quite well. Yes, Zugos. Well, Zool, my best friend. That's why I basically would need to save him for the pocket spider or the last enemy during the other rooms. And that kind of just feels like a waste of Zool's talents. I'm almost going to bet my bottom dollar I will end up using Yasmin's Pride once I get up in high levels. Just because it's usually so safe. Alright, now is when I want Zool to not let, or Obsidious to not let me down. That'll do it. No, what's the news about the Ancient Sarcophagus campaign? Someone asked yesterday if anybody had posted anything about it. So I took a picture of the event page going, oh, the devs show right here. Awesome rewards. Is that something that just got posted news-wise just recently? Because I think I checked the forums this morning and there wasn't anything on it yet. Do I want to go with this still? Because it's doing well on everything except the final fight and level 5 fights. We'll go through one more with this team. Then I think I have a good idea for another team. News page of the game. I can check that. Let me guess. It says epic tasks and awesome rewards. I'm just glad they said that they don't plan on doing the needing 8 power orbs every single campaign. That would just be insane. But they also didn't say how many mythics between campaigns, or how many, how many campaigns between the 8 power orb mythics. They didn't mention that. If it's one time a year, I can live with that. it's twice a year, that's too much. Oh, you're not dead. I didn't expect the mythic shown as the boss mythic shown in the campaign page. That's for the new news, I would guess. Well, let me take a quick look after I finish, what am I on, level 80, I think? Not much green there. Oh, thank you for the dragonette. I do appreciate that. And the skull lineup, thank you. Oh, level up. 1455. Hey guy, how you doing? What I have been told and have found to be the best way to do pure factions is do your pure faction at 100. That way you'll, get at least your starter pet and get a little boost off of that. And whatchamacallit, do one at 300, and as long as you don't lose a troop on the 500 delve, you will have your pet up to epic, I believe, and then do your one at 500. So 100, 300, and 500. You can use 2 Rowan and Shield over Sky and Deep Huntsman or Leprechaun. I might. And I'm doing pretty good, guy. Thank you very much for asking. It's been a long morning. I didn't sleep well. I woke up, pulled the mythic, and did 2 videos, and now I'm gonna spend all morning doing this. And just a little caveat on the Pure Faction team. If you think you might lose a troop on the level 500 delve, instead of doing Pure Faction at level 100, you could always do it at 130, I believe. So if you do it at 130, 300, then you would be okay if you do lose 1 troop on the level 500 delve, which you can always do later on. Well, at least you're not at work. Well, that is true. I am not at work. Ooh, Storm Alex has hit my city. I am guessing that must be... I don't know which one of those was going up the East Coast and which one was going to the Gulf. I have not cast anything yet. Okay. Well, as long as it's only wet, then it should be okay. As long as no heavy winds. Okay. Oh, that was level 70. Okay, let me take a look at the news page. Oh, you're in the UK. Is that where Alex ended up? Because I know it was going up the East Coast. Well, Vishal, I'd watch it again, but it'll only count once. Oh, yeah, this is what I posted in our Discord yesterday. They told us we're going to get awesome rewards. That'll take me to an outside site. Oh, no, it just says a new campaign is coming soon. Well, that's okay. Somebody will watch that video, and you'll be up to 100. Okay, let's go back to the faction and switch teams. Now we just got to get you up to 100 subscribers so you can do a video on that like I did. Alright, I believe I was going to go Shield of Urskaya for a little while. So now I need to change my class. And I'm gonna go Rowan. I haven't decided what to do for the last one yet. I don't have any blue. Is Leprechaun gonna be good enough to power up everything I want? That's a good question. Will it be fast enough for me? Because I'm all about the speed. Do I want to go 2 mana gens just to make it so fast I can't even think? I think to start with, I'm going to throw Thrall in there. And let me see. Probably going to want to go 2. What class should I pick? Preferably something with a 50% start. Time for Thrall. Guy, you've watched too many of my videos. Thrall's my favorite mana gen, what can I say? He's a beast. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with Monk for right now. And just gonna go with this and see how this works as opposed to 2 Roans for the moment. Colors. Well, I'm using Monk, so I ought to just throw something in there and go, I don't care. That'll work. Green, purple. we won't have any problem filling up shield. Not with Thrall around. Famous last words. Oh, well, yeah. So, let me see. 138. I'm just going to cast it and see what that does. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, you're welcome, guy. That, is that the Bog Thrall team? With... I can't, what was that? Rope darts in there, maybe? I've actually made so many teams, I have a hard time remembering a lot of them. No. Bog Thrall is the one with Ubestet? And no, it's not. I don't remember. See, I have just made way too many teams. What did I just do? Oh, I cast Thrall. Oh, my bad. And if you hadn't noticed, I love making new teams. Even teams that suck. Because they're always a learning experience. I never did do that video on the 2 failed difficulty 12 teams that I made that I said I was going to make. Just never got around to it. Oh, you decided to take an extra turn. Alright. Okay, I have to go back and look in my playlist and look at what that Bog Thrall team was. Just because I'm curious. Oh yeah, Bog Thrall, Bog Strider, Thrall, Ubestet, and something? Oh, and Earth's Fury. That's right. Okay. Sorry to step away from playing a moment, but I was curious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rope Queen. Okay. See, I try and give them all descriptive names so I can keep them straight, but I still can't. Can I do a video on using Rowan on level 500? Sure I can. Do you think anybody would watch it? I honestly don't know. Because I know how I would make it. Well, I know how I'd make the team. You would basically use Titan, Shield, Rowan, Thrall, or Leprechaun, and Setite Warrior. Basically just like that no mythic D12 team I made. And I might even run that with Sentinel instead of Titan, just for the 40% skull reduction. that you get with, I believe it's Sentinel's second trait. Hey, I'd say enjoy work, but, well, maybe you like your job. So, hey, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you later, guy. And he was right earlier. At least I'm not at work. Yeah. I kind of can't work. So I think once we get a little farther along, this team might be just fine without Leprechaun due to the explosion and enchantment first two potions, and putting Sedite Warrior here. Casting that once or twice on that, and then cast Sedite Warrior on Rowan, cast Rowan, everything's dead. I might do that and just see how far it'll take me. Because it's a simple team. My only concern is when they start making those pocket spiders. But I should be able to get Rowan filled back up really easily for a second cast. And I could also see somebody running Arboreal Crystal up here, and 2 Queen Beatrix, and maybe a Mana Gen down here, and just loop. And, you know, if you're going for level 500, you're going to have to buy some level 7 potions. And that might be interesting. So that's an option as well. Okay, I need to fill some brown. Go at it, Thrall. Thanks, pal. Yeah, I always get worried about that Nimue team with the Submerge when running teams like this. Yeah, and we fill Rowan back up just like nothing. But the good thing is, the way this is laid out, unless it's your center fight, you can always skip that Submerge fight, which will be quite useful. So we'll do one more, and then I gotta do a pure faction team. I have no idea what I'm gonna run on there. Yeah, brown's not filling quite as fast as I would like. Maybe I don't need it. Or maybe I do. Well, yeah, I did run across Leviathan earlier, who submerged himself, and then there's also, what's his name? The turtle one, who does submerge on himself. But I do like this layout because you can pretty much skip any fight you don't want to do here, except the 1, 2, 3 fights. Hellfire, how you doing? I watched your PS5 video. I think I watched that this morning. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember. But, you know, thanks for stopping by. I was going to leave a comment on that, and I was like, well, nah. My comment was going to be, and the reason I'm not buying a PS5 is because I don't have any money. And that's part of the reason I didn't even know it had already come out. Are you still playing Gems of War Hellfire? I haven't seen you do a Gems video in a while. So you kind of just been playing other videos and stuff. Well, it worked. I watched it. Well, if you're broke too, then it's a good thing that you couldn't find a PS5 to buy. One of these days they're going to let me go. There we go. Yeah, because I know last time, not last week, but the month before that, you were doing, showing some of your Guild War videos. You're like, oh, I'm doing so terribly today. I figured I'd get a turn one of those days. Well, you two, you know how how bad I feel right now is I've pretty much dedicated this this account to being a Gems account. And if I start playing other games on here, people are going to be like, no. So I basically would have to make another account, I think. And I'm also not very good at games, so why embarrass myself? Yeah, I know people had some questions on that last Guild Wars about the registration thing, and I was like, I don't know. My main guild doesn't require me to do Guild Wars, and I don't do it, and my secondary account likes me to do it, but I'm retiring that account at the end of this week, most likely, because I don't want to do campaign on 2 accounts. Embarrassment equals more subs. Do you have Among Us? No, I've watched it. It looks really fun. Well, if you've seen some of my videos, usually embarrassment equals many dislikes when Rowdy plays badly. I can imagine if I did another video on this page and said, well, I'm just going to try it and see how it does. People would be like, wow, you're horrible at that game. How do you have so many hours in it? I don't know. Oh, is that all it is? $4.99? That's pretty cheap. I didn't realize it was that cheap. I know it came out in 2018, then it just got popular very recently. Yeah, I've seen streams of where up to 10 people have played that, and it does look pretty fun. And actually, the web on Rowan doesn't make any difference because everything's boosted by armor. This is usually like, I don't know, 30 or 40. She's still gonna do a lot of damage because of the armor. So I don't think the web's gonna bother Rowan too much. Yeah, and Fall Guys looks really fun also. But I don't know, then I gotta go get my PS4 controller and hook it to the computer, buy the game. I'd rather watch other people play it, honestly. And if people are watching this and going, boy, he's missing a lot of 4 matches and stuff, I am paying absolutely zero attention to what's on the board right now, other than, okay, is shield full? Okay. Is Rowan full? Okay, I'll cast it. I don't usually start paying attention to anything on the board unless it's Guild Wars or a high-level delve, which I've mentioned so many times, people are probably like, shut up, Rowdy. You think so far this has been really easy. So do you get to keep that if it's free on PS Plus for that month? You get to keep it for free? Or after a month, do they make you pay for it? I have no clue. Kind of can't afford PS Plus either. Oh, it's free now forever. Nice. You know, I've had a few people ask me to make some Guild Wars videos just explaining teams and whatnot, and part of that is me doing those, whatchamacallit, how to beat annoying team videos. I'm not that great at Guild Wars, so I don't know, but I could throw a whole bunch of teams out there and just say, hey, if you're running into whatever team on this date, this is a good counter team. But I don't know, we'll see. I always have more ideas than ambition. So the PS Plus. Here's a good question, I think. If you have that on PS4 and you upgrade to PS5, is something like Fall Guys compatible with being able to be played on PS5? I would think it would be. I don't know how any of these new systems work now with backwards compatibility and whatnot. Goddess Tara. Yes, I don't know if you're talking to me or Hailfire. I got it this morning, yes, on both my accounts, even the one I'm not going to play anymore. Just, I don't know. Just because. Guildmates wanted to see what teams we were against. Yeah, you'd think after all these years, because the original PS3 I bought was the original fat 80 gigabyte one that was backwards compatible and could play well, it could emulate PS1 and PS2 games. I played the heck out of a whole bunch of old games, and then eventually it got I think it was the green light of death. And nobody could fix it, so I pulled out the hard drive and saved it just in case. Oh, yes, there are very hard teams in Guild Wars. That's why I don't like them anymore. Way back in the old days, in my old guild, I think we played in bracket 2 a few times, and we were usually between bracket 3 and 5 most of the time. Well, that's quite a jump. I still have my N64. Still have the box for it, too. So I wonder how many levels over 100 I have gone now, since I completely forgot to do the Pure Faction team at 100. Oh, the Goblin era is back. Didn't you see my annoying teams video? Gosh, those things are everywhere in PvP. It's so sad. Oh, the Queen Mab era, yeah, with Undine, or Undine, however you pronounce that, on Blue Guild Wars days. Ugh. Don't miss that. Okay, that was level 100, so I can do a Pure Faction now. And we're only 10 over, not a big deal. Let's see. Kingdom, Eldrazhor. Eliminate 32 attack from an enemy. Inflict 3 random status effects. Explode gems. Deal damage to all enemies. To an enemy. You know what, 110 shouldn't be hard. I'm just going to put one of every troop in there for right now. should not be hard. That's what I just said. And I've already got the spider banner on, so hey, well, let's go at it. I just got a YouTube pop-up recommending me to your watch. Oh, that's a very short video. It's like 4 minutes. Yeah, I probably should have done that, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of stealthy and taking away attack. That's an awful lot of green or purple gems. That's more than the board can hold. Yeah, I probably should have put 2 deep mages. Deep huntsman, huh? I think I could have got away with one of those 2 deep mages. Well, anyways. Yeah, steal all that attack from someone who's got, 11 life left. People call me a genius. No, they don't. Oh, there's the pocket spider. I know it's not in a pocket. It's being ridden. Still gonna call it a pocket spider. Ah, there's my yellow purple. Yeah, once I get up to Vishal, once I get up to the level 300 pure faction, I'll see what my guildmates are using. And the Mr. Smarty Pants. Yeah. More of a self-deprecating humor Gems of War guy. Alright, I would like yellow purple, so we'll just cast that. I can see level 500 pure faction team being quite difficult. What am I doing? Hold on. Why am I doing rooms I don't need to do? I don't need to do a full clear here. Well, of course they put something that has snare in it on my pure faction run. Well, I don't really want to give them a skull. Blue does me nothing. I'll just take purple. Sure, we'll take all your attack away. And then I'll kill you on the next turn. Because nothing says rowdy's in the house like wasted spells. Well, let's see if we can kill the web spinner. We cannot. Yeah, I probably missed that. I don't see any 4-5 matches. Well, I don't want to take that. Oh, going with the dragon team. Should try that row-in team. It's pretty fast. Okay, I need to concentrate. That would be useful. Well, good luck with the faction event. See, Vichel's farther along than I am. Oh, you have to have Roanne. And Thrall and Leprechaun and Shield of Verskaya. Level 120. Oh my. With the Sycorax and bees. Okay, let's do the throne fight and get back to a real team. And we'll take all the attack away from the pocket spider. I want to see if I can make that become a thing, where people call tomb spider pocket spider from now on. And we'll take all your attack away. It's like this side of the board is the only board you can match anything on, I guess. Oh, you're stealthy. That's fine. Yellow, brown, green, red. Alright. Thank you for flashing. It's the only way I would have seen that. Okay, someone tell me that there's another move besides this. Even if you have to lie to me. But I do not see one, so they get a free skull. Okay, we will get back to a real team. Yeah, 5 more moves. Probably weren't wrong. Alright. Let's just get our renown. And back at it. With a real team. And I don't have to change class. I don't have to change banner. Let's see, what was I running? Shield, Thrall, Leprechaun. And Rowan. Where are you? ROW. Yeah, I hope to try the Pure Faction 500 tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get that far. And where's my friend Thrall? There he is. Alright, let's rock and roll. Only up to level 100? Oh, you can do 300 if you get there tomorrow. We believe in you. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to one-shot a level 5 team without casting shield twice now. It's just my guess. Yeah, there's no way. Well, you know what? I think it's easier to fill Rowan and cast Rowan twice than it is to cast Shield twice. Well, that's kind of nice. Everybody that has posted in here is using a different team. That's a good part about delves is there's probably 5 to 7 good options for every delve. Some are better, some are worse, but as long as they work. So, Vichel, what's your horde for that 500 Silver Necropolis faction? Thanks for the whatchamacallit? Submerged Divinia. That's okay. There's other ways to kill you. And when I figure one of them out, I'll let people know. There you go. And thank you for the brown. Gimlet. I always forget his name. I definitely would be better off filling shield again this time. If you're not gonna try it till tomorrow, I can check our Discord and see what people have been successful with in Silver Necropolis as far as Horde and what troops they've used. Unless you've already got all that information yourself. You know what? I think we can kill him without another cast, and we did. Fancy. Because we have Discord access, huh? Oh, I love Discord. It's a free program. Yeah, Queen Bee would give you the cleanse on the 4-5 match, which would be quite useful. Which I thought about it, but the only damage dealer here is that, and it goes down to 3, you're losing 60 damage. So I'm not overly concerned about it. Oh, that's not a problem. Nobody on Discord actually uses mics. Well, as far as when it comes to gems. Okay, I am going to need to cast that twice. So, Hellfire, does your guild have a Discord server with a whole bunch of channels, like help channels and whatnot? There's a squirrel outside yelling at me. I don't know if anybody can hear that. Probably not. Oh, okay. I gotcha. You probably can't set up Discord on PS4, so yeah, that would make it kind of difficult. I never thought about that. Usually when I'm playing, I'll just put on, YouTube and go find a playlist of a good band and just let it go. We mostly use our Discord for chat, and we've got Guild War rooms and help rooms and all that good stuff. You're more than welcome to join our Discord as a friend and have access to that information if you would like it. And for a second there, when you type that, it's like, you should change that. Playing any game and talking is way better than just sitting quiet playing it. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I haven't talked in a while because, okay, I'm casting Thrall now. Okay, here I'm casting. And I don't really have any good stories as of moment. If you go to the Gems of War forum, just look in the PC mobile recruit thread, and you should not have any problem finding a link to our Discord channel. I'm not logged on to Discord right now, but if you want to join that, just go in there and say, hey, Rowdy said I could join as a friend, and they will set you as a friend. You'll have access to most of our channels and a whole bunch of help. You're more than welcome to it. Our GM is very generous in letting people have access to our help channels and all that. He's basically been playing since the game came out. I think it's November of 14 or October of 14, so it'd be 6 years. And here I'm just playing, not even looking at the board, wondering what they're doing. Kind of like, meh, whatever. As long as I don't see my HP going down much, I don't really have to pay much attention, I think. Oh, it's that fight that I'm not a big fan of Doomstorm when I'm trying to do delves, especially when I'm not running a skull team. If I was running a skull team, that might be a little different. I will probably do it before the throne room fight, but until then, I think not. You know what? I will. I'll post it on your newest video. I'll post an invite link on your newest video, and if you could, once you've clicked on that, just go ahead and delete my comment. So that'll be an easy way for you to find it. And I go right back to the cellar room. I don't think they're gonna kill me, but it's not a fight I want to do until it's the last one. So as opposed to sitting here quiet, and I'm certainly not going to talk about the game, because there's not really much going on at whatever level I'm at here. Oh, I can tell you all about my fun day going food shopping yesterday. Um, so I went to the grocery store yesterday, and well, yeah. Okay, I'll figure out what that means at some point. So I was gonna talk about, being at the grocery store and whatnot, but part of that gets too much into, I don't know, personal stuff. Yeah, food is good to have. That's kind of why I go there, but it's very hard to go there. Me being the oldest man, I think on YouTube. Okay, the oldest man that posts any content on YouTube. My brother-in-law actually has a video on his channel of my 114-year-old grandmother playing piano on his channel. And I think that's just the bee's knees, because she passed away, oh boy, 4 or 5 years ago now. Oh yeah, I'm probably the oldest man who makes content on YouTube. At least that I'm aware of. I don't watch... I watch like 6 people on YouTube. I know, I sound like I'm 20. That was almost in an ER voice. Okay, Pooh, I'm only 20. I wish I was 20 again. Let's see. What do we have on the board? We have a lot more green than anything else. I think I'll cast that and then try to refill Rowan. That's much easier. Yeah, because shield wouldn't have been full. Oh, I used to watch many, many more YouTubers than I do now. Oh, to 21, never 20. Perhaps. You gotta remember, when I was younger, all we had to do was cross the state line and it was legal to drink at the age of 19. My, how things have changed. Well, I'm kind of liking this team. I don't even feel like I need Sedite Warrior for a while. Team's working much better than I thought it would. Well, you can say nice, but You know, we were just dumb kids back then. We didn't know. We didn't know better. And I absolutely do not condone drinking and driving whatsoever. But this was, sometime in the 80s. I'll put it that way. That should give you the best idea of how young I am. And if I could go back to that time, I would say, no, don't ever do that. Hey, thanks for stopping by, V-Shell. I appreciate it. And you have yourself a good one. Is my team a 16,000 team? I'm honestly not paying any attention to anything on the board. I kind of just look to the left, and as long as my HP looks good, I'm like, okay. How many other people that are 11 or 1455 level? Oh, there's that title affix fight that I knew was coming. If I knew it was coming, I would not bake that team a cake. I gotta shut my window just real quick. Getting a little chilly. And as Homer would say, chilly. Marge, go make me some chili. Yeah, my name's not Homer, and I don't have a wife named Marge. Well, 16,000 team. I want to put together a 16,000 team of, let's see, Sacred Treasure, Coin Purse, Genie Lamp, and Priest Chalice. Get over 16 and go, why can't I win this delve? I know you're just joking, and so am I. I'm definitely gonna need another cast of shield here. Oh, when my mom made chili, when all through growing up, she didn't put chili beans in there. She always made it with kidney beans. And it's like, oh, thank you. Oh, come on, Katie. Come on in. Say hi. Okay, Kitty walked in the room, said hi to everybody. Well, let's see. 4, 2, 4, 6. It'll be real close. We might kill it. Yeah, we came within 7. That's fine. Oh, we can get into the soup stew chili debate. Hey, Squeakers. Someone said hi to you. She's already left. I had no idea that going on the outside you could skip this center room, so I don't have to worry about title affix. I figured I'd give it a try, but I wasn't sure. So, if anyone's watching out there, and you're using a team, and that room in the center does not look good, you just go right around it. So, what makes a soup then? Oh boy. And is the only difference between a soup and a broth chunks of vegetables and or meat in it? And how thick can the soup be before it becomes a stew, even if it has the same ingredients? It's like the old sandwich debate, which I promised I would never ever do on my channel. Soups are different. And let's see. Brown. I'm surprised I saw that. I'm still not paying much attention. You want the loaded terrible chess? Yes, I do. I need chaos shards as well, just for the fact that now that everything's at 500 and I've been failing at the pure faction 500s for a while and I kind of quit doing them. And I'm pretty lazy about doing the level 50 delves every day with only a 0.5 multiplier. Yeah, I could use some chaos shards. We will just wait one turn until you are full, and then we'll go from there. Rue, well, now Rue, not. I don't know what that is. If it's a cooking thing, I can pretty much tell you I have no clue. That could be why I don't make those gamers gotta eat videos, because people would people would freak out about the stuff that I make. You'd be like, that's not food. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm just gonna cast that. It won't kill him, but we'll get that filled up on one more cast. Okay, we didn't. I was incorrect. Coffee needed, brain hurts, huh? Yeah, my brain kind of hurts too. It's called existing for me. Let me see. I think we got this. We don't need 2 casts there. I was correct for once. I like that. So far, there's Scylla again. The web and curse from the faction troops have been absolutely a non-issue so far. And that's actually surprised me a little bit. And there's another Veil Raven. Did manage to see that one somehow. Oh, you can't run off. I have no way to... I don't think I can kill you with this. Oh, I did. So what is ROUX? Rue. I have no idea. I've never even heard of it. Oh, clicking on that page again. Okay, they are starting to get more HP, but I think I can fill Rowan easier twice than I can fill that again. Just in case anybody's wondering why I'm casting Rowan without casting Shield twice. That's because I'm running Monk. I don't want to run Titan right now. Maybe later. Then I won't have any trouble filling up Shield again. And if anybody is planning on using this team for the long term, and they weren't here earlier, you can probably take out Leprechaun here and move Thrall down, because Thrall's going to fill up really quick anyways with the explosion and enchant potions, and put Setite Warrior here. And basically once you see what Setite Warrior does, it'll all make sense as to how to use that team. And if not, just ask me or ask somebody else, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's how we want to do that. Oh, it's what fancy people do. That is why I have never heard of it. My idea of wearing a tuxedo to a dinner would be one of those tuxedo shirts from the 70s. I don't actually own one, but that's what I would be thinking at the time. And when making shepherd's pie. Now, do you buy the canned shepherd, or do you like fresh shepherds? And where do you find those in America? And I would feel kind of bad, you know. Hey, shepherd, come here. I want to put you in a pie. Okay, I figured I'd get to go at some point. And I'll take that. I think I really need a barrier right now. No one else is going to cast. I think I'm going to be 1, 2, 3. If I take that, you get another skull. I lose my barrier again. Well, worst comes to worst. I just cast that on myself. Or on my hero, I should say. Does the game realize I don't really appreciate what they're doing to me? I don't think they care. Hold on. That'll take care of Miraji Queen. Used as a thickener. It's homemade. Am I in Canada? No. I'm in the central part of the U.S. North Central. But I did take 2 years of French in high school, but that was a few years ago. And I only remember about 4 things from French. And most of them aren't very nice. So I'm going to refrain from repeating any French I know. Because, I don't know. It's more fun to be nice than to be mean. I've never understood some of the YouTube content creators that I watch and how they put up with people just being so darn rude in the comments on YouTube. Well, I'm online, nobody knows who I am, so I can be as rude as I want. And it's like, weren't you taught manners, growing up? If my mom... Now, if I made rude comments on videos, which I don't do, my mom would be like, Rowdy. And then I'd go, Mom, my name's not really Rowdy, right? She'd go, Rowdy. Anyways, I think everyone gets where I was going with that one. Well, good. We're in the same boat with foreign languages then. That doesn't make me feel so bad. Because I started my 3rd year of French in junior year of high school, and I knew so little French from the first 2 years, and somehow I passed those classes, with B's and C's. I was like, I don't know how I got passed, and here I am in 3rd year French, and they're wanting me to read a book that's all in French and write a paper in French on it, and I'm like, no. So I basically dropped that class real quick. I've been lucky. I have not... I saw that video that you did that, and that F me running, we used to say that as kids all the time too, so I understand that one. But I did like when you were playing fall ball and you're like, I've got 3 balls in my face. That one cracked me up so hard. Somehow I have managed to not swear once on a video in all the videos I've done. I think it's just because, I don't know. There's no point in... I'm not good enough at games to get angry at games, I guess. And I also have absolutely no idea if anyone besides you is listening to me. And I wonder if, if they are, I wonder if they're thinking, well, if I was watching Tacit right now, he'd be telling me, why he's taking this 3 brown gem. And I'm not trying to come down on Tacit, He's got way more people in his chat, so... he's got to entertain them. I basically just have to entertain myself when I'm doing live streams, because usually not a lot of people watch them. Oh, yeah. I probably heard that from my... Well, I don't know if I heard it from my mom first, but I heard it from someone in my family. Might have been my brother. He was quite a bit older than I was. Well, see, I scared them all away with me not talking about the game and what's going on. You know what? That's fine. I'm only streaming it. Well, I don't know. Why am I streaming this? I don't make money, so. I don't know. There's just nothing better to do. Oh, because of your internet, I'm guessing. You mentioned how spotty it was at times. I think those other three people that you say are watching me right now are using this audio track. They're not watching. They're probably using the audio track to help them fall asleep at work. At least that's what I'm gonna go with. And I would say I applaud you for trying to sleep at work. See, now I took that 4 skull, because it'll make my life a little bit easier. Now I'm going to cast Shield over Skya to add more armor to Roanne, and I'm going to cast Roanne now, and that should one-shot everything. And oh, see? Now there's a whole 2 people watching. Maybe I should open up the page and watch myself so I can have 3. See, I scared everybody away. Oh. And people wonder why I don't live stream much. Because unless I've got something specific planned on a team or something like that, I'm just gonna, my mind just wanders and I have no idea what's gonna come out. And people sit there and they don't comment in chat, so I'm like, well, obviously they don't care what I talk about. So anyways, we can't change who we are, so I'm not gonna try. I would do it daily too if I had the ambition, and I don't. Okay. Well, that doesn't give you a skull. That does, but that's alright. I think if we take that, we don't need to cast shield twice. And I was correct. And I understand too, a lot of people that watch aren't logged in, so they can't go into the chat, or they just don't want to, and that's fine as well. I mean, I think I did the first 20-25 minutes of this talking to myself, and I don't think anybody was in chat at the moment. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, when I've watched your videos, like on Fall Guys, it's like you edit the time between the matches, or boy. If someone asked me to edit or quit doing videos, I would quit doing videos because I don't know how to edit. I also don't know how to make thumbnails. They're probably easy, but I don't know. The title can speak for itself. Pardon me. Looks like I can still one-shot this fight. Can you do that on YouTube, or are you using an outside editing program? The only time I tried to do anything on YouTube, I ended up deleting part of the video I wanted to keep and kept the part I didn't care about. Well, you know where my Discord is, or you will. And we do have a voice channel. So that is certainly an option, and I'm pretty much online all day. Well, not all day, but quite a bit because best answer I have. Oh, it's a program called Lightworks. Isn't that what, No, it isn't. I was like, isn't that what that company George Lucas owns that does all those visual effects? And then I remembered that's something, then you'll see, you'll avoid catastrophe, more Simpsons stuff. That you could do as well. Just your name and Discord number. Okay, which of these 4 leprechauns has the Lucky Charms? Because I have been told by a reliable source that they're magically delicious. I better write that down now because I will not remember that. Number 7130. You know, you should mention that you're a female, and then anybody in chat or who watches this later, you know how people on the internet are. Ooh, I'm gonna add her on Discord. Well, at least I know I need to be casting Shield twice or Rowan twice. Serial joke, nice. Yes, that's why they don't make Fruit Brute or Yummy Mummy anymore, because Count Chocula killed him. He was a serial killer. Oh, bada boom, that was bad. See, I'm lucky. I don't have to worry about that. Nobody wants to stalk an old man. And I've got this wonderful little, what do they call them? Webcams right there. Maybe someday I'll turn it on. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure what the OMG terrible part is, but okay. Let's see. Hopefully they don't have too many skull matches here. Well, that's what Thrall is for. He'll shake that board up. Oh, the cereal joke? You thought that was bad? Oh. I'm not offended at all. It was terrible. It's always hard to gauge how people are gonna take jokes. I told a joke in global chat, 5-6 months ago. It was a clean joke, but I thought it was funny, and most people there did too. And then just about a month ago, I told the same joke in our Discord, and people are like, oh, that's horrible. Not as in rude, just it's not funny. So, I don't know what people find funny. Oh, well, yeah, maybe I did say it was bad. As I said, I have total disconnect from what comes out of my mouth and my brain when I'm streaming. I have no clue what I'm saying. And yet somehow I keep it clean, so I guess I'm doing something right. Oh, I can only imagine. I've got barrier. They can have that skull. There. That was my game talk for the next 5 minutes. Because there's not really a lot going on here. And I do not have any skull matches. A little surprise there. They do. A little surprise there. Let's see if they can live through that. No. Yeah, the PC global chat, it's relatively swear-free, but it's just can be very toxic at times. So I tend to stay away from global chat unless I'm trying to recruit. Ooh, I'm up to 180. Level 180. I mean, I wish I weighed 180. I'm only 4'1", so I only weigh, 102 pounds. I doubt anybody's gonna believe that. I certainly don't. Well, that's good that people are getting Ishtara, but they're not missing much. At least from the short amount of time that I had to test it. Yes, it is lies. I'm not 4'1". I could write my bio that, like, grade A under A. I'm sure a lot of people know who that YouTuber is. His bio says he's 6'8", 400 pounds, but he's posted pictures of himself on some of his videos. He's not 6'8", and he's not 400 pounds. And luckily, I am not 400 pounds either. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just know my health, and oh god, that would be bad for me. Level 4 in Faction Assault? Oh, reward-wise, I'm guessing. I haven't even looked. I think they're a little harder to get on the weekend Faction Assault. As James Doohan, the old Scotty from the original Star Trek, would say, "I cannot reach the control panel, Captain." But I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. You're not 6'8"? Your voice sounds like you're 6'8". I'm just kidding. I kid with everybody. You need 5 more. How about we just do that, and they can take the skull, and I can get some armor. Pardon me. And that should cover me speaking about the game for the next couple minutes. Your cry towel. I don't have a cry towel, it's just called a shirt. I gotta say, this faction is not hard at all right now. I sure thought that curse and web was going to be a lot bigger deal than it turned out to be. So it's nice to be wrong. Of course, I'm only at level close to 200 here. 180, I think I said. But either curse and web's going to work from, the first fight onward, so I would say that except for the pure faction part, this is not going to be too difficult. Because I believe I already have my ending team figured out, so... And once I throw Setite Warrior in here, this may take me quite a bit farther than I thought it would. And I'm getting within probably 50, 60 levels here of just starting to rush the boss. That will be nice. I hate doing full clears. How am I doing on rewards? Getting there. Getting there. Well, as long as Night Hag doesn't turn somebody into a toad, frog, and everything is just dandy. And another Valraven, very nice. Of course, you cast right before me, but luckily I had my anti-frog charm on. Yeah, the teams I'm using, they seem to fly by pretty fast. So, I'm happy with that. Yes, and the question after that for me will be, when do I come back after I stop streaming to continue doing these? I'm not sure. Because Friday afternoon is always Rowdy's nap time, and I am not gonna forego taking my Friday afternoon nap to do delves. I just can't physically and mentally do that. Because let me check OBS. Ooh, I've been on 2 hours and 28 minutes. That's pretty cool. And now I gotta figure out how to get back to my game. There we go. So if anybody's watching who was not here before... Oh, what did I start with? Golly. Trying to remember the team I started with. In case somebody wanted to use something similar. But this team is just fine to start with as well. You know, everybody's got Leprechaun, everybody has Thrall. Pardon me. Everybody should have Rowan. She's part of the unlocks. Everybody should have Shield of Urskaya, which is... Ooh... 250 wins and... It might be Sentinel class, I want to say. That sounds right. So, that's a team anybody could make. Yeah, if you skip about an hour into the video, whatchamacallit, that's about when I switch teams, I think. Sorry you have to work on a Friday. Of course, I remember the days when I worked 5-6 days a week, sometimes 7 during the winter. And I gotta say, I don't miss those days. And I may not have needed to cast that again. But I gotta say, I have been sitting down so long, my back is just absolutely killing me. I may have to take like a short 5-minute break just to get up and move, if I can get up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Some of you might be old enough to remember that commercial. It had to have been a meme at some point. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they still show that commercial nowadays. Just because it's such a meme. Oh, that's not bad. 4 or 5 days off. Today's Friday, so I don't have to leave the house till next Wednesday. So I think I've got everything exactly where I want it. So you're sitting on the floor on your laptop? Should you be sitting on the laptop? Not sure. I'm not sure why I cast that. I should have cast Thrall. I exploded absolutely 0 gems there with Leprechaun. Good job, Rowdy. I would expect nothing different from you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. You know, I didn't misunderstand you. I'm just... Oh, there's title fix again. I'm not doing that fight. That could basically screw up the rest of this delve here. Well, stop setting me up. I always pick the low-hanging fruit when it comes to trying to make a joke, because I don't know. Alright, I'm going to cast Rowan now, everyone. And that should kill everybody in one fell swoop. They're good. I've talked about the game. Should be good for a few more minutes. And I'm not making fun of other streamers. It's just there's nothing going on the screen that I really need to talk about. You know, you could see that anybody watching could see the screen and pretty much know the whatchamacallit, how to run this team basically right from the start. So I don't want to bore you with minutia about a simple to run team. And do I want to do that? No, I do not. Oh, I remember when I was trying to start the stream and I put it on standby, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to the game capture part. I'm afraid if I do that, that I might not be able to get back into the game capture part, and it'll just be on a screen saying, "I'll be back in a minute." But that would be a good excuse for me to get up and be able to move around a little bit. Because when you have a bad back, as I do, it's murder. It's just horrible. That's why I'm having a hard time concentrating and speaking about nothing right now. Ooh, nice gold though. Alright, I'm going to do level 200. It is a little past 10:30 my time. Well, I have no idea how to record anything off of the PS4, so we're kind of even. Luckily, there's 2 free programs for the PC for recording. One is called OBS, and the other one is called Streamlabs OBS, and they're both free. They're both open source. Let's see. Not much brown on the board. How about I just cast it once, and we'll see what's on the board, and we'll just cast Thrall. There, I spoke about the game again. Oh, I I feel you. I've got. They say the human body has like 231 bones. I think every one of mine hurts all the time. I think most people are in the same boat. Well, thank goodness that, I couldn't even think of the name of that troop, and that's, actually a really good troop for being, the rarity it is. Create brown and drain some mana. Awfully nice. See, I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and it's really quite simple. OBS is probably a little bit different because OBS can, or Streamlabs OBS can record and stream. It can do either or both at the same time. But when I make my videos, I just use the Windows 10 built-in recording feature, and it works pretty nice. Other than if you don't start speaking as soon as you hit the record button, it gives you this weird echoey sound, and it doesn't use too many resources. Oh. Yeah, Windows will do that. See, I don't even have a capture card. It's basically just OBS has built-in game capture, and so does Windows 10. They're not overly robust, but they work well enough for what I need them to do. Ooh, you almost took out my thrall. And by thrall, I mean you almost sank my battleship. Oh, I don't mind... You know what? I don't mind web, because it's not going to affect shield very much. Looks to me like their damage is getting up there quite a bit. May not be too long till I switch to a safer class. Wow, even 2 shield casts now is not enough to take. I think this is a level 5 fight though, so I'm not overly concerned. You need Bite the Bullet, Hailfire, and retire that PS4 account and just go PC mobile, play on your laptop, and I know you Most people don't want to do that, and I don't blame you one bit. We've got a guy in our main guild who played on PS4, and his hard drive on it died, and he had to start over from zero on mobile. It's a lot of work. Oh, you're gonna play 2 accounts? Oh, I wish you luck on that. As somebody who at one time was playing 3 accounts every week for a long, long time. And I quit playing my 3rd account, I don't know, 3 months ago probably. Never been happier game-wise. And this week I'm retiring after Sunday's Tower of Doom is over. Retiring my 2nd account and just have my main account. I'll probably never be happier game-wise. So I've got a level 13, 10 account for sale for anyone out there. I know it's illegal to sell accounts, and I would never do that. It was more in jest, but yeah, I'm not going to be playing anything but this account here from now on. Yeah, when I saw your PS5 video yesterday, or the day before, I don't know days anymore. I went to Amazon just to take a quick look at specs and whatnot, and I saw how much it looked like. None of the games were in stock either, but they had the basketball 2K21 listed there. I think it was sold out, but it was $99.95 for a brand new game? Excuse me? I thought new AAA games cost like $60. Wowzers. I would never pay $100 for a game. Well, I might. It would have to be a really good game. Yes, they are starting to hit quite hard now. That's a lot of money. I typically just buy mostly indie games, so that just seems so expensive. Will that kill? It might. I guess that price tag does... I mean, it kind of makes sense. When way back in the day when I first got an NES. You know, not too long after it came out. I think all the games were probably $30 to $50. And then I think back to games for the Atari 2600, which, you know, was just a little chip inside of a plastic case, and those were anywhere from 30 to 50, I want to say. They might not have been quite that much, but they may have been. It's been so long. Hey, have a good day, Hellfire. Thank you for stopping by. A sneak peek, huh? Well, Vishal, I'm still running the same team. Having absolutely no problems whatsoever. Paying absolutely no attention to what's going on the screen, pretty much. Kind of just playing by memory. And it's working out rather well. Uh-oh, we got our first Cedric fight in a while. And let's hope we can get Cedric before he moves some people around in the order. That could be bad for Rowdy. But if worse comes to worse, I will take my underdog super energy pill. If anybody knows what that means. So let's see, we're doing over 600, probably 700 damage. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, 300 gems for a vault key. That's pretty nice. Tier 5. Tier 5. Is it okay to reach level 300? Yes, probably not all in one day. But over the weekend, yeah, you'll be able to reach 300. Because before I started trying to do the pure faction teams, I would always buy tier 4 just to get the weapon, and I'm sure by the end of Saturday I was usually at 300 or higher, and then I'd usually get bored enough I wouldn't play anymore over the weekend. So I think if I cast Rowan now, that'll kill them all. Okay, I've talked about the game, so we're good for a few more minutes. Where to spend more gems, on the faction or the bounty? You're going to get way better rewards from bounty. Because I believe you get... Bounty was like 3 weeks ago, so it's hard for me to remember. I think you get quite a few Chaos Orbs, and I know you get at least one major, maybe two. I think you get 2 vault keys for bounty. I would suggest bounty. That's just my own personal opinion. Maybe someone else could ring in and throw their opinion out there as well. Or not, that's okay. I'm kind of just playing, talking about pretty much nothing. We could all go back in time and talk about our favorite brand of bubble gum when we were kids. You need to get your gem economy going. I'm not sure how, but you're going to have to get your gem economy going. Wow, so we've got title fixed so they could all have submerge, and we've got Doom Skulls. I think I'm going to skip both those fights. So don't ever let anyone tell you that Rowdy's brave. Oh, he runs from fights all the time. Yes, you will. I don't know when the next bounty event is. You can check Terran's World. You know, you might have a couple more weeks to build up some gems. So I'm on 210, just about finished. I think what I'm gonna do next week is bounty. Okay. Boo. Yeah, I'm tired of bounty, but I still do it every time it comes around. Armored Piglet is the bounty troop, huh? I hope it's better than the last one. I think the last one, I stuck it in last place and I tried not to use it. I think it was Book of Secrets. That might have been the last bounty troop, if I'm remembering correctly. But I guess it doesn't really matter what the bounty troop is. I tend to use the same 3 troops every bounty event and then just fill in the one bounty troop that gets me up to the 30 times multiplier. I almost said the 30 times Markiplier. I don't even watch Markiplier, but I know who he is. So, claim rewards. I have enough left in me to do one more delve level, 220, and then I'm gonna grab some lunch. And I think I have to lay down for a while because my back is absolutely killing me. I don't even know if I can walk to the kitchen. So that's kind of my plan. I'll finish this one delve and we'll see about when I come back and pick up. I'll probably come back sometime later this afternoon or this evening to pick up where I left off. Oh, it moves an enemy 1 to 3 places backwards. Wow, that's a pretty exciting troop. Boy, I almost wish I worked for the dev team. I could have giving him those 2 ideas for Ishtara this morning, and I think I could have made him actually use those 2 ideas to make that troop a little bit better and more usable. I probably could have come up with something a little better than that spell you say is for the bounty troop next week. I mean, it doesn't have to be a great spell, but oh boy, it moves. And that's not me trying to be mean to the devs, it's just me giving my opinion. And for anybody that is listening and doesn't want to watch my video on the Ishtara mythic this morning, the 50% bless chance to one of your allies every turn, in my opinion, it should have been 50% chance to bless and enchant. And I also think the yellow gem multiplier should have been 2 instead of 1 for every blessed ally. Just my opinion again. Would have made that mythic much more usable. Yes, we will speak again at some point, we shall. Oh, didn't even need to cast that. I'm not playing optimally, I guess. Well, anyone that's watched any of my videos knows that I don't always play optimally. And you kinda have to just understand. Hmm, 250, well, 260, 260, 720. I don't think we can kill them all unless we cast shield again. Hey guy, yes, I'm still grinding away. I am on level 220, my last delve before I have to take a lunch break and a little lay down break. Little baby Rowdy's gotta get a little blanket and lay down for a little while after lunch. Alright, oh good, now 2 of them are submerged. Well, you can't stay submerged forever. I know you can't. I know, I said that earlier as well. Let's see. You know what, I might as well just kill the 2 I can. Or come close to killing the 2 I can. Now, here's an interesting question. Everybody's barriered. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure whether Silence went through barrier or not. Went through his. Didn't go through Monk. Monk must have some trait on that I'm not paying attention to at the moment. Okay. I've got that Leviathan right where I want it now. One more skull match, and he's going to be crying to his mother, Leviathan. Unless he takes all my skulls. Okay. No longer submerged. And as far as picking up streaming later, I will probably go to level 250 doing full clears, and then I will start just rushing the boss with the 3 rooms, unless I happen to run across something in the middle that I need to avoid. Three more fights. Kind of curious once I finish this stream to go and look at that questline video I did for Eldrazhor this morning. See if anybody else thinks that those quest lines are just absolutely hilarious. I mean, they're just maybe it's just me. Okay, it's been a few minutes since I talked about anything that's going on in the game, so I'm going to cast Leprechaun here to get things started. And then I'm going to cast Thrall. Take a 4 match. You don't have barrier, so I'll take that skull. Cast our buddy Thrall again. Fill up shield again. Cast it on Rowan. And that should take care of all of them. Okay. There, I spoke about what was going on the screen. And I was being a little sarcastic there. And I apologize if anybody took it badly. Just because this team plays itself. You know, if shield's full, cast it on Rowan. If you've cast a shield twice on Rowan, cast Rowan. Everything probably will die. Oh, that's why. Good job, Rowdy. Still getting all the armor from them and from me for this, so not a problem. And good night, Throne Room. You have been very easy so far. Are we done with rewards? We are very close. I will hold off until I'm completely done. Twinkling Icy Death is a new title. Okay, that's an interesting one. Anyways, Anybody? Oh, hi, Tangy Vivid. You caught me just in time uh, to log off, unfortunately. Pardon me. I've been I've been live for 3 hours and 10 minutes, and it's basically my lunchtime and whatnot. I wish I could stay and stream longer. I physically can't do it. But I thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I will be back late this afternoon, this evening, maybe. I'll put something up on the website to show when I'm gonna stream some more. And if it doesn't work out late this afternoon, early this evening, it'll be early afternoon tomorrow that I'll finish this off. And boy, that's going to be a lot to do. But the good thing is I'm very close to 250. I want to finish 250, and then I'll just do the three room rush to the boss from there. So everything should go rather quickly on my next stream. So anyone that stopped by, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Even if you didn't feel like typing in chat, even if you just watch for a few minutes, I do appreciate that. So everyone enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you tomorrow or later today. I don't know which, but have a good one.